And now a lot of people recently just came back, and everybody just got caught off guard just because of the additional 2 lanes, a lot more minions in the jungle, a lot more mechanics you have to look into.
Yeah. Right, here we are. We're gonna start. Yes, finally.
Yeah, I think we are ready to start, but just waiting for a couple of the members here. And yeah, we will jump straight into the draft right now for game number 1. And of course, this is a best of 1.
Alright, so let's see what Wrath of Olympus are going to ban. They banned the Anka. And Anka is like those, well, according to the forum, one of those cheese heroes, primarily because of that damage output. Like, he could just easily blink out in the middle of and surprise your carry heroes. And you, of course, if you're dealing with an Anka, you do have to protect your damage heroes.
Yeah, and we've seen Anka getting picked up a lot in the past qualifiers when she's not banned, and we've seen her deal tremendous amount of damages just jumping in and out of the matches. But on the flip side, Goldie Esports, they banned Sharon Walker, which is pretty default, to say the least. On the side of Wrath of Olympus, it's gonna be a Yates ban.
Yeah, Yates is actually one of the most commonly banned heroes, not just in even in ranked matches as well. I mean, there's a lot of people say that he's super OP, actually is actually OP, as well as his second skill, the overwhelm. And the fact that he could actually make impact in the middle of the match, just he could come out of nowhere and surprise everyone. So it does make sense for Wrath of Olympus to ban it.
Yeah, and typically last time we've seen the Yates being paired up with Finn, and that's Hoodie there. Lots of Hoodie every day, and if those two come together, you won't have any escape. Let's go straight right now. On the side of Esports, they pick up Finn and Catherine. On the Wrath of Olympus side, they're eyeing that Black Feather. No, actually, give me a Lorelei and Arden.
Actually, I mean, Esports, they saw that the ban from Yates is there, so they looked for the other alternative. They got Finn, and Finn is actually a good combo because you have Finn with the hook, Catherine with the stun, and then that's at that phase for like ranged heroes to throw some damage. And then if you look at Olympus, we have Lorelei, I mean that ability of the stuns, and then you have Arden. So create also space the right clickers as well, long range specialist, with it given its ultimate. And I think they're also looking at Adagio as their next pick, so adds us sustain for Wrath of Olympus.
Yeah, right click action there. We do have Gwen on of Goldie East. Gwen specifically when she goes power and weapon power at the same time. And we also have on the sides of Wrath of Olympus.
Yeah.
And the Black Feather
finally picked. And if you're Gold Esports, you might want to look at some other options. You see that the Black Feather pick has been collected, so you could go like a Crow to slow down the Black Feather, or perhaps a Lyra. But I doubt Lyra is going to be good. Of course, you have Finn and Catherine, who are already enough. I mean, the stun from Catherine could slow down the Black Feather, the team fights. So yeah, gonna pan out.
Okay, I think they're all right. They kind of got disconnected there, so.
Oh, they got disconnected. Wait, are we gonna repeat the entire draft?
Just straight into it. We are not gonna go into a draft anymore.
Oh, we're just going straight to the action. Oh,
yeah. Just a reminder for everybody that's watching this that are playing, please don't change the against while. Please don't change against while in the lobby, because that will cause a crash in the lobby. So.
Oh, what's this?
Yeah, we're just gonna wait for them to go back and reselect, and everything should be fine and dandy. But I think Lance being picked up by Goldie Esports, so it's been a while since I've seen Lance being, so it's kind of interesting. They do have Daria as well.
Well, I've heard that Lance is actually not a meta hero. Like, he's not really a captain anymore. Like, he's more of a jungler. And the fact that, of course, when you're playing with Lance, it's really difficult. You really need good timing with Lance. Like, you also need proper positioning as well with that shield. and that first skill. All right, so let's look at the lineups and the selections. Wrath of Olympus, Gold Esports. Here we go.
So I'm gonna ask straight up. You're seeing the composition right now. Who do you think has the upper hand here in this fight?
In my opinion, I actually like Gold Esports' composition. I think they got really good initiation setups. They also have really good lockdown as well. They also, when you have Gwen, who's also very good at pressuring lanes, in Varya, and the fact that Varya, she has that annoying ability, you know, that she can just lightning ball around the map.
Yeah, it's really annoying to play against.
So even with if you have an dodge help sustain, chances are it might not be enough for the side of Wrath of Olympus. So yeah, that's my opinion. I'll go Gold Esports in this one.
Gold Esports. Well, on the flip side, I'm actually gonna go for Wrath of Olympus here, just because I like Vox.
Oh, you like Vox? I see.
Well, to be honest, I haven't seen Ringo in a long time, and I really wish I could see Ringo being played out like in the current meta, and that's not happening.
Yeah. You know, to be honest, I'd rather pick Gwen over Ringo. The fact that Gwen has more mobility than Ringo. I mean, that second skill, that Skadiddle, it does actually help her. Alright, so let's look at the top lane here. So it's Ramses. So it's going to be like Adagio. This is not a Captain Adagio. This is going more like a laning Adagio against Gwen. I mean, that's actually the current trend right now. Adagio being deployed as a laner or sometimes a jungler.
It's pretty typical that you don't see Adagio supporting anybody else in the lane, just like back into the 3v3 days when you have him in the lane alongside your carry and you'll have a smashing good time just dominating the lane. Doesn't happen anymore or so often.
Yeah, I remember playing 3v3 right now with Adagio. It's really fun to play. All you have to do is teammates, and you're actually having a fun time for doing that. As right now you can see here, Catherine about to go down.
Not gonna happen though.
Yep, she does live. I mean, of course, that barrier surrounding her does negate a lot of damage. I mean, she does have some other. She's also very like flexible in terms of escape, because she has that first skill that she can also maximize.
Mm-hmm. And Catherine is a bit of a worry here because, you know, her single target lockdown is just on point as long as it's targeted, so to speak. You'd be able to lock down anybody, and that's going to be a huge problem for Adagio, for Vox even.
Yeah, and also don't forget that ultimate from Catherine, it could be a difference maker. Like if he finds like 3 targets, particularly Adagio is actually a good target. Adagio, Arden, and Lorelei.
But hold up, though. Top lane. Almost going to get the follow-up, but that's not going to happen. Lance misses the impale there. Misses a chance for the stun, so they are just going to be falling back.
I mean, yeah, of course. They actually saw what Zeus was doing. I mean, there were actually wards to see his positioning, so it allows Gold to create space for themselves to go on the retreat. And let's see if what's going to happen here as Gwen. Well, nothing really.
Yeah, Gwen's just going to keep it chill, just going to farm as much as she can, because as soon as Gwen goes online, that's when trouble starts to happen. You really don't want to see a Gwen getting far ahead. And then speaking of being ahead, there's not much in terms of gold advantage. There's a little over 500 gold advantage here for Gold Esports, so there's nothing much that we could say at this point.
Yeah,
it's really pretty standard if you ask me.
Yeah, so far things are pretty smooth for both teams. I mean, there's not really a lot of there are some action happening, but of course no kills yet. So first blood has yet to be declared. I mean, it does have to do with these wardings for both squads. And very patient as well, their approach. They don't actually like to go very aggressive. They're just playing the waiting game.
And I think the best of one standing here is a prime factor for these teams. So it's either they play it really safe or they play it really aggressive. So I'm guessing both of these guys are just playing it safe because nobody in their right minds are actually going for the rotates. But as that is happening...
Oh, this is not looking good for Catherine. Let's see. Oh, she does manage to live on. I mean, Lorelei's stun actually misses on her. And she does have the barrier to protect herself, so it's not really going to be easy for Wrath of Olympus to really pressure the bottom lane.
Yeah, not a lot of pressure is happening, but speaking of pressure, the top jungle is being pressured here by Goldie. They're getting a lot of dominions there over the jungle.
Yeah.
But right now, here over the top lane, Zeus Ramses is still just hanging on barely. Oh, there we go. He's actually going to fall down now. Barely, as I say that, he was barely hanging on. And then he disappears.
That Impale, the damage from Lance was just too much. I didn't think Adagio or Ramses is actually aware of the damage outburst. You know, he underestimated it. He thought that the healing prowess he has is actually going to help him. It's just that, you know, he missed it. Wait.
Oh, we're back to our face?
Oh yeah, we're back to our face. Right.
Oh, okay. So I think we are experiencing a bit of technical difficulties here. But that top lane, let's talk about that. That Impale by Lance, though.
Yeah, I mean, I think it has to do with the current updates with Lance. Like, they really want to make him, like, a hero that could really do a lot of damage, knowing that, alright, finally he's going to be, like, a jungler-type hero. That's what the current meta says, so we've seen the effects.
Yeah, we're not seeing him as a captain anymore. We've seen a lot of him during the 3v3. He is a common pick. He was almost always getting banned just because of the protecting potential, so to speak.
Yeah.
Now we're seeing him doing a lot of damage alongside Gwen.
Alright, we're going back to the match action. Yeah.
Just no deaths following Ramses falling down.
And just Pancake's just stalking in front of Ramses. That's what he's doing all throughout this game. I mean, Gold Esports, they're actually taking the jungle objective. And then, well, not only do they take the jungle objective, they also try to rotate and get some kills.
Yeah, and just aside from the top rotate, there are not much rotates happening. Sure, the bottom lane is being pressured there on the side of Wrath of Olympus, but they're not converting anything. So far, it's just Goldie Esports converting the kills, and I think we are going to have ourselves a clash here over the top lane.
Oh boy, it's going to be interesting. You do have Arden and Adagio for sustain. Pancake does miss that Impale.
Barely connects with the Impale. That would have been something, and that's just going to force Wrath of Olympus back. They're not going to be able to follow through with this.
It's interesting, the bottom matchup. Like, I was expecting that because of Blackfeather and Lorelei that you could actually deal with Catherine so easy. Because Blackfeather is really good against opposing melee targets. Well, minus the likes of Cruel, definitely. But, you know, you could actually pressure the Catherine. Right now, the top lane, Pancake is about to go down low in HP. Apparently, he does get a kill, even with a low HP on the poor Ramses.
Yeah, just thanks to Gwen with the DPS potential. They do convert that into a turret kill, and over here at the bottom lane, I think there is a bit of a skirmish happening, but they are going to fall back. Goldie Esports is not going to want to continue this push here over their bottom lane, but they are. They actually are trying to continue with the aggression, but they will be forced to fall back. Catherine is no longer there to help them out. Purges is dropping pretty low.
Lorelei's in trouble.
Lorelei's in trouble. Well. Everybody is just low on HP right now. They're doing Varia with a double kill. Was that a double kill? No, that was a single kill. I thought it was a
single kill. I mean, of course, Varia, that long range, you know, the lightning bolts. And the fact she has a barrier in that team fight. So even with the pressure from Blackfeather as well as the other heroes like the Fox, it still wasn't enough.
Yeah, it still really wasn't enough. They had the right idea going for the bottom lane Gold Esports, but it's just Wrath of Olympus out microing them.
Yeah, I mean, of course, that clutch barrier, that was already the difference maker on the side of Gold Esports.
Catherine, though, is eyeing out to go for the turret here. Slowly but surely getting the damage that she needs, but she just really needs to survive. And speaking of surviving, will she be able to survive this fight?
She does have the barrier, does she? Oh, she does actually juke it out. I don't think she's going to survive this. She's surrounded by 4 heroes, and Arden just came out of nowhere.
Arden just giving you the speed boost every time he gives you the shield. That is a huge factor.
Don't forget his uppercut as well.
His uppercut, yeah. You're gonna blast you to Kingdom Come. Ramses eyeing out Finn here. Of course, Finn is a bit of a troublemaker for the side of Gold Esports.
Yeah, I remember playing Finn in Blitz. He has this like ability where he can regenerate HP so fast, and it's so OP. Like you really get annoyed from him. And well, here in 5v5, of course, you don't see that a lot. You don't see that sort of like perk, but the fact that oh my goodness,
well, that was out of nowhere.
Yeah, Arden with that barrier, it actually prevents any escape options for Gold Esports.
Yeah, the Gauntlet does really catch Kyler off guard, but I think this is going to be another skirmish here over to the middle lane.
Oh, nice stun there by Glenn. Another stun by Pancake. Do that, but Catherine with the silence will pay dividends on the side here, but here comes Ramses. Will he heal his teammate? No, it doesn't heal. It actually goes down. Fell next on No Man's Island. Yes, he does go down. It's already 4 dead on the side of Wrath of Olympus. They have to fall back from this. I mean, of course, Lorelai's trying to shield everyone, going for his ability to stun, but no, it doesn't really work. I mean, Blackfeather's going to go down as well, will he? But Lorelai, of course, with that item selection.
Yeah, but Goldie Esports is still looking for blood here. They're trying to take down Punk's hard there. But they're just going to be able to get that turret. That's going to be another turret conversion over the middle lane thanks to Varia.
Yeah, I mean, it starts with like Arden with that, you know, that ultimate, that gauntlet. And then they followed it up with Catherine Silence right out whenever everyone from Wrath of Olympus started to jumble over. That was enough to like escape, prevent any other escape options for the side of Wrath of Olympus.
Well, that's all that we are having ourselves another skirmish here. Wonder Punk is going to fall down shortly, though. Oh, finally falls down. And here comes Findo and Arden, actually. They are trying to push back Gold Esports here, but that's not happening right now. Wrath of Olympus is dropping low on HP. They really do need to fall back here. I'm Phil trying to catch up to JMDY. Not going to happen. He's going to be forced back. Instead, Gwen, disguising that the Kingdom Come, gets a double kill for his aim. Won't be able to follow it up.
Oh yeah, that's really beautiful there for Gold Esports.
It's up! Catches Spurgeon still, but no follow through with the rest of his teammate. Not going to be able to secure the kill there. That's still a lot of damage being dealt on the side of Wrath of Olympus.
Yeah, I mean, first it starts with Catherine just creating a lot of space for her teammates, and then Finn, that second skill from Finn, it pulls everyone in front of him. That prevents Wrath of Olympus to, like, you know, do some other spells. Well, Catherine is just there stunning them from the pull. And Gwen was just, you know, hit and running. Oh, this is not good for Blackfeather.
This Varia just dealing a lot of damage, just kiting everyone and just outmaneuvering Blackfeather there.
Yeah, that's actually... Oh, they're going to get Ghostwing as well. Gold Esports with the momentum, so...
Yeah, they have the right mindset. Just go for the objectives. Don't go and get any skirmishes that would cost us the game.
Not looking good for Purge. He gets slowed down there by Lance.
It's going to be a 4-man gold team versus a 3-man Wrath of Olympus team. They are already having a hard time. Gwen just dealing a lot of damage. The Gauntlet almost getting bumped though, but the silence actually connects.
The silence together with the stun from Gwen. And the fact that the Ghostwing advantage was in the favor of Gold Esports is actually paying dividends as more members are going down on the side of Wrath of Olympus, and Ramses again and again he gets slaughtered upon.
Really not looking good for Wrath of Olympus. They are lagging behind. 10,000 gold difference. They are lacking the turret pushes as well. This, I can almost say that it's all said and done, but it's still pretty much doable for Wrath of Olympus.
Yeah, I mean, of course, they got the spells. They got the Gauntlet we've seen early. It's just that, you know, he got caught by Gwen as well as Catherine. So there's not really a lot of space for Wrath of Olympus to engage in that team fight. Plus, if I was Wrath of Olympus, I should have retreated back because they got the Ghostwing advantage. So that gives Gold Esports an additional boost. I didn't know why they wanted to go on that engagement against Gold Esports.
Yeah, speaking of another engagement, we do have another engagement here being started by Gold Esports. They don't have that much damage in output though. They only have Varia there. So the wisest position here is to fall back, but that again. And they are actually going to go in right now. Oh
my God!
Connected by Catherine. They are now going in for it. They are converting the kills right now, but Voss gets a counter kill off Catherine, but that's just not enough. Wrath of Olympus, they do need to fall back. They cannot fight head-to-head against Gold Esports.
And that was epic. That was an epic combination of Finn pulling everyone and Catherine with the silence of like 4 to 5 members. So that's actually a lot of space for Gold Esports. They do manage to get a lot of kills from that, and right now they're going to capture Blackwing.
Blackwing is going to be a huge factor here. If left alone, that's just going to be one turret or two turrets and then the armory as well. That's the main problem here by Wrath of Olympus. They have to decide, are we going to try to go for a team wipe or are we going to focus on Blacklaw? Because we are going to run out of real estate here as soon as Blacklaw starts pushing.
Okay, remember, Finn's abilities are about to build out together. His ultimate is ready, so if you're Wrath of Olympus, you gotta be prepared. I mean, the stun from Lance actually, oh, look at that.
Oh,
another stun from Adagio.
Just a lot of damage being dealt out here by Gold Esports, and it's...
I don't think the Gauntlet's gonna help that. No.
I guess it's gonna be safe to say, but this is going to be the game.
Yeah, this has to be the game. I mean, no answer anymore.
Blacklaw just has a lot of left, and they'll be able to secure the Big Glory Crystal, and that's it.
15 minutes.
These Gold Esports is going into the next round of fights here in the Big Glory Premier League.
It's a well-secured victory. Easy goals for Gold. He's passing into the timing of their ability. I also like the composition as well. That Finn, Catherine, and Lance combo, that really made a difference, because that actually made a lot of lockdowns on the key heroes. Like Adagio couldn't have the sustain for the team, and then likewise, Art wasn't able to cast his Gauntlet well. Lorelei, well, nothing else you can do because of those key heroes alone. So don't forget Twin as well with the stun. That already is the exclamation point.
Yeah, and just being out microed there, that is essentially it. Gold Esports is going to the next stage of fight here in the Vainglory Premier League. We're going to have to bid farewell to Wrath of Olympus. But before that, we will be taking a short break, and when we come back, we are going to get massive 3 action, depending on who we're going to see there. I'm Nomad.
And my name is Miss Wonderdrift.
And we'll be back after a short break, so stay tuned.